Are we started yet?
You should be started.
Alright. Welcome!
Yeah, here we go again. Another week
And
of
again,
doing horrible
and again.
things to them. So, let's start off with the really horrible thing. It's like, duty.
That's
No,
the good.
you're not getting any duty.
Yes! Thank
Damn
you!
Obligation,
No,
the
that's a
bad
bad
one.
thing.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that's a bad thing.
26.
26.
Not a double.
And not me!
This Gand. There's something about your score.
Yes.
Kinda ticked off that he didn't get to bleed the Inquisitors a bit more.
Wait, what's his obligation called again?
A score to settle.
Ah, I gotcha.
That's weighing on his mind. Unfortunately, he's kind of passing it on to the rest of you. So everyone loses willpower.
Well, a Oh, strain
A
anyway.
strain, yeah, strain. Willpower being the stat, you're probably
Okay.
going to lose that.
Yeah, that would suck a bit.
We all become slightly more suggestible.
Right, if you'd
Mine
like to
would
roll
drop
me
to
your
0.
force dice, so I can get all the lovely black tokens.
It is not last week anymore. Oh, son of a bitch.
It's not
No,
very
it's a little
much
bit
better.
more.
2.
I had to open my mouth.
That's pretty even. It's about
Yeah, that's
4
actually
each.
really even.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty damn even.
We are very balanced in the force this day.
So, you left Coruscant in your normal manner. Being chased by Imperials.
Yelling and screaming.
Well, honestly, this is kind of what we were expecting to happen, since leaving Coruscant, since we're rebels, would... Yeah, I kind of expected this.
Unfortunately, the historian in the back didn't. There was a horrible sound of retching from one of your space toilets.
They hand him a space vomit bag.
That's what the
During
It's
the
like the space toilet.
Space toilet.
We have the space,
Hey, hey.
stomach quieters.
Hey,
Space
hey,
tranquilizers.
hey. You're cleaning that up, you know that, right?
Just sounds. Just horrible sounds.
Cheer up.
Are you sure you're human, man? Because that doesn't sound healthy.
He's not human.
Well, no, he's not
Not
human.
human.
Oh,
He's
wait,
only
he's-
he's only on the third stomach right now.
Ooh.
That's a lot of advantages.
They do have
And absolutely
two
no success.
hearts, so
Oh yeah, okay, I totally
That guy.
forgot that's what he was.
he is technically a near human, though.
Yeah.
Aren't they all?
He's a headbutt
No.
alien.
Headbutt alien, really?
Look at
He has
those
terrible
horns.
hair.
I
Those
saw
horns
them.
would snap if he tried to hit anything with them.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Then why does he have them?
Because they look evil and menacing. And this is Star Wars.
Have you ever heard of vestigial? Deal with it.
True.
Vestigial, but
Yeah, vestigial.
that's a terrible word.
Vestigial.
Testicle. Ooh.
No.
So
We somehow got to that. All right.
Calculon claps his metal hands together with a ting and goes, "Well, that was good. That was as per standards. So what next?"
Now,
We
great hunting.
we we don't know anything about how to make a lightsaber. We go back to the rebels because we the
Who said
meandering.
that I wanted to go, who said that I wanted to go make a lightsaber? I just want to hunt a crate.
Yeah, I think the consensus was we need money.
Well, we need
Yeah.
money, but also don't we need to return the professor?
We should get the professor to an area where he has his required materials.
Look, he'll be
If-
fine.
If nothing else, get him out of our hands so we don't get any blame for him being lost or something.
Or
Yeah.
the inevitability when the Sith artifact takes over his mind is quite fragile and weakened to mind.
Nothing like that could ever possibly
Nothing of
happen. I
value was
don't
lost.
understand why you think this is a bad idea.
In no way weakened by our escapades.
Remember, archaeologist, murder, death, kill, murder, death, kill.
Ah.
The Wookiee is just going like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Probably just
Can't
lolly got
understand.
it. Yeah.
I like looking at his face more, and I can see his lips are like lift in a subtle sneer.
Oh yeah. He's always sneering.
Or that he has a nervous twitch in his face now.
God.
A little bit of both.
So, yep, everyone, we're going to our room and taking some nice downtime. Calculon is going to go oil his hinges.
Actually,
He's
where are
not-
we going to the rebel base?
Probably back to Yavin.
You know, we can just
It
send
wasn't. Let's see.
can just
Wasn't
send
it
a
not on
communique.
Yavin? It was a different planet.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Yavin.
it was Yavin 4.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
where the main base is now.
So,
General Dodana.
can we just like open a communicator beam to them, or does that is long distance?
We're in
Communicate-
hyperspace right now.
Yeah. Can you communicate in hyperspace?
Let's check. Well,
Not doing anything outside of hyperspace.
let's check our system before we totally jump on. This is not
we can-
Calvus.
Yeah,
Let's
We
check
just
our
left Yeah.
ship.
tracking beacon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
let's do that.
remember the Imperials were here before we got there, so they could have put a tracking beacon on us.
That would be me. Hang on.
Right, mechanics.
I
Well,
can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
boost myself
sort of.
first, so I gain a point in intelligence and
you
agility.
wasted a triumph. Sad face.
No,
Well-
I can do something with it.
And now nothing but threat.
Because you're doing this in hyperspace. Free difficulty, which I'm going to upgrade once.
Well,
Oh,
we
can
don't
I help?
have to
I've got
be in
a
hyperspace.
rank
We can
in.
drop off to a system along the way.
Yeah, we're making a bunch of jumps anyway.
Yeah, well, it's still you're in space, so
Yeah,
Oh,
You
can
can
I
send
help
them.
him somehow?
none of us have
Mechanics
spacesuits.
Can the droids do an EVA?
Yeah, I don't care about spacesuits.
We're droids. We're not. I mean,
yeah, you can add
Okay.
boost dice for unskilled assistants.
What
Hey, no, I'm
trouble have you
skilled
gotten
assistant.
yourselves into?
one single success.
Yeah,
Two.
I actually have skilled assistance, so I can help properly.
Oh, what skill have you got?
I've got one in mechanics.
That'd be enough to upgrade one of those dice to a yellow. So.
Okay. Just
I've actually
You
got
roll-
mechanics as well.
last.
Damn it! We need to actually do all this before we roll because I don't know what die that replaced.
It was the last one.
Whatever. It was a success anyway.
Yeah.
Hi.
It seems like we're going to an asteroid field.
Micrometeor shower.
Right.
Let's see.
It's not on any of the
So,
charts.
did we find anything?
You haven't rolled, have you?
Yeah, I rolled. You didn't
That
see
was
that?
the mechanics
The
roll.
2 successes and 3 advantage.
I'm
I
looking for
can't
the
see that.
I'm looking for the
Oh, dear.
ship.
Yeah,
Where
I
the
can.
ship thing
I think
is.
Forever may have logged in just as you rolled those dice.
Let me
Oh god
roll.
damn it!
Yeah, no,
Hang
I can see it too, actually. But all
Forever
right.
just-
I can see a
Yeah.
double advantage roll.
I can see.
Can you see the
the-
boost die?
All I see is one advantage. Well, one die
just
with
next
2
to us.
advantage on it.
Yeah, it looks like that's killed
Yeah.
Fancy Gals.
So,
Right, I don't
Did you
Oh,
see
recording
that
that.
one,
add
Greg?
2 more light side points.
Yeah, I've just added that.
did you see that roll, Gray?
Yep, that rolls in.
Okay.
Yeah. It was not the one we did first.
Yeah. Let's not use that mechanics roll. That never happened.
Yeah, you can roll again if you want. See, I didn't start recording before that. You rolled before I started recording, so
All right.
Yes.
that'll be absolutely nice.
Loopholes!
Yeah,
There we
That's
go.
much better.
That's what I got in the first roll. So there we go.
Huzzah!
Just about.
see, this is me being a very nice GM. Because there is actually a tracking device attached to your ship.
Yay! I thought about something that's intelligent.
But is this
I was
thing-
going to see how many times I could have Imperials turn up following you before you realise this fact.
Yeah.
But
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe this is the tracking device we're supposed to find, not to find the tracking device that they hid even more clever.
It's a tracking device within a tracking device. Oh my god.
This tracking device is all the way down.
Yes.
Our
The whole
armor
ship
is
made
made out of tracking devices.
Actually, now that we know it's here, I want to see if I can hack it so it so it reports false data.
Well, all you have to do is put on a torpedo and fire it in a direction.
Basically.
Yeah, but it'd be going extremely slow relative to hyperspace. Like wherever we fired it would be where it ended.
Can we fire it in
Yeah.
hyperspace?
It would probably shatter.
I mean, technically, if you wanted to track us, you wouldn't need an active tracker on the end of the ship. You just need some sort of transmitter that would
Every now and again
broadcast the
reported
results
it
of a
was.
worm in our navigation system.
Well, like I said, I'm going to see if I can hack it to report false results.
Okay, I'm going to upgrade that one as well.
Okay, that's a
what
computer-
difficulty?
Probably difficulty 3 for reprogramming a Imperial.
Okay, does anybody
Could
actually
I
have?
assist?
Anybody actually have computers?
Let's have a look.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Because that's
Computer.
probably what that would be rather than mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I have the best intelligence, so I'm getting. Are you trained in computers, Rana?
I'm rolling 1 yellow, 2 green.
I'm rolling 1 yellow and 4 green, so.
So that's now
Fair enough.
2 yellow, 3
I'll
green.
assist you then. So, yeah.
Well,
Bump
I
one
roll
of those
one yellow with your
greens
help,
up
so.
to a yellow.
Yep. Okay. Nope.
Huh.
No,
Can't
but,
All right,
reprogram
shoot
it.
it at the airlock.
but you have found an easy way of disabling it with the advantage, I'll say.
We
Okay.
step on it.
It's actually,
He
it's
did
actually a little droid. It goes, no!
The
I
problem
still-
is that actually would be a thing that the Imperials did.
Mouse droid.
Probably.
None of you,
Okay.
of course, noticed the giant kill droid they put in the corner.
That's because we already have one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because it's in the crate. It's in the crate next to the other one, so. Do we have 1 or 2 of these?
They're replaceable.
No, yeah, no.
We have reserves.
All droids are replaceable.
Yeah.
I am an antique, sir.
And I am a unique custom job, thank you.
That's
I
what
was
they tell
saying-
every calculon droid. There's like thousands of them in the galaxy, but if everyone's told it's unique.
Oh,
you
God,
think
there
you're the only? You think you're the only attempt at making a?
I'm
See,
not
make-
the only attempt at having the calculon, personality matrix. It was a long, in-depth, and scarring process. I don't like to talk about my childhood, sir.
Well, there's a reason why there aren't any droid talk shows because they all realized what that would entail.
Too much talking.
Too much talk.
Not
The-
enough show.
Just a thing. If we can't dispose of the tracking device in normal space, the A-wing has the sensor jammer on it.
We stepped on it. It's broken.
Oh, right, fair enough. So
Should
we've
probably
not
still
failed to
throw it
disable
out
it, we've
anyway.
just failed to reprogram it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Still throwing up, sir.
Oh yeah, this is our ship.
Yep, this is the inside of
Yes.
the one of ours.
As you can see, it is fantastically laid out.
Damn name.
So as you can see, I've added the A-wing to scale as well.
Yeah, ship's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's actually quite big. Each of those squares is 2 meters.
Huh.
My. Well, I mean,
It's roomy.
it's probably near the same size as a TIE fighter. A TIE fighter is
No,
very.
he means the. I think he means the ship itself.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that even for being an A-wing, which is the smallest space-worthy ship that the rebels use, it's still about the size of a TIE, I would say. Or is a TIE fighter bigger?
There's
Roughly.
Oh, smaller.
TIE fighters. Actually, I don't know. I think they're a bit. No, I think they're bigger than the A-wings.
Hmm.
I mean,
Anyways.
if you took the entirety of the.
Anyways,
Wikipedia says TIE fighters are 6.4 meters in length, and they're pretty square. So
all right.
Yeah.
So it's It's maybe a little bit wider, maybe a touch wider, but it's a little bit shorter.
If by surface area, I think the TIE fighter is smaller.
Yeah, this isn't important. You haven't got a tie, you got an A1.
Yep. Anyways,
So, yeah, what's your plans? You found and disabled the hyperdrive?
We disabled the hyperdrive.
Sorry, tracking device. Freudian slip. That would have been despair. You're like, oh, you just turned the hyperdrive off.
In the middle of a jump.
Yeah. With a tracking device on your ship.
There was a second tracking device.
I'm just glad that we managed to get that before. Like, if it were any other Rebel base, I would not really worry too much about it. But yeah, no, the Yavin base is actually a pretty big one.
We probably shouldn't lead them there now.
Not
Shouldn't
like
we-
certain people did.
Shouldn't we get close enough and then just send a communique?
Well, but we also need, communicate
Mhm.
as in to meet us up, and then we'll have a prisoner. We'll have
Yeah,
a
prisoner.
crew exchange.
Asset exchange, or
Yeah,
are
since
they
it's
going
not
to
a
tell us
prisoner.
to? Have we left the man alone with the device? I say and with a capital letter.
Look around the corner, see him smearing his face onto the side of it. Yep.
We should get rid of this thing.
He's using like rudimentary sensors. You just hear it's like, is there saliva on this thing?
Make us whole.
Oh well. Calculon is currently at his makeup stand.
Stand. What, he's
It's
got just
called-
some gold spray paint.
No, it has gold spray paint, a buffer polisher, a sander, and all that stuff.
I'm doing
It's
some
so-
calibrations on the weapons.
So,
It's
what's
so
your
hard
plan
to
then?
Adam's going to be resting in bed since he's really hurt.
So, are you just going to drop the guy off, or
I'd say probably just drop the guy off and then report for extra plan. Like, is there anything they need us to do?
Yeah, what's the
At the
next
moment,
step here?
we're not really independent agents.
Speak for yourselves.
Well, then, excuse me. Why don't you give us orders then?
Because as much as I would like to, I kind of like you guys.
Aw.
No.
you're not an independent agent?
We'll
you
work
remember
that
the
out.
rebellion?
Yeah.
I have no free will.
Or so they think.
Look, none of you work for the Imperials.
Not
Hey.
after last time.
So, you arrive around wonderful Yavin 4. Tropical jungle, biting insects, rust, lots of rust.
Don't worry. I put on my sealants.
Home sweet. I say home sweet swamp.
Can we make
No,
a
that's Yavin 8.
can we make a communique from space to talk to them,
Yeah,
or
you
do we
can-
need to land?
You can do either if you want. Once you're in system.
We could probably do both.
Nope. Let's give them a good old hailing. Hailing from the van.
Fine. Yeah. The standard first thing is like, can we have your identification codes, please?
Alright.
Which
No
of course
way.
you'll kind of transmit. So, welcome back. Have you completed your mission?
What was our
I
mission
see.
again?
Retrieve the professor.
I thought it was study the artifact. I don't know if it was retrieve. We meant to retrieve. Alright.
Well,
Anyway.
we need the professor in order to actually study the artifact, so...
Yes, we have the professor on board and need access to a science bay.
Okay, coming to Docking Bay 8.
Go. Person at the helm, docking bay 8. Docking bay 8, Mr. Sulu. I mean, Mr. Cargo. Mr. Cargo.
His last name is Driver.
Would it be Mr. Cargo or would it be Mr. Driver?
It'd be Driver, I
Because
think.
Mr. Driver sounds like some sort of Cockney villain.
Mr. Driver.
So
Engage.
You'll land and, of course, be taken straight to old guy number 1.
old guy number
Interrogation.
1.
The
Wait,
best old guy.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hope you didn't hear about too much what happened on Coruscant so far.
I
What
wonder if
the,
he fought the
he's basically got on his desk like reports of terrorist attack on Coruscant. Yeah.
He's basically holds. It's there. It's facing our direction. He's tapping it with a
Yeah.
very stern frown.
Next to it is the report of destruction of Mos Eisley after uprising.
That one technically wasn't our fault.
Half our part.
Yeah, it pretty much was your fault.
Yeah, that was our fault by virtue of Calculon incited a rebellion and then did nothing to support said rebellion.
Yes,
I-
that would make
it
it
was-
Calculon's fault, not ours.
It was
True.
It was a It was a
I was
deputy.
not-
He's actually.
I was
low-key
not
on us with
expecting
his
it to
arms
be that
folded
successful.
With that measure of disgust.
Yeah. I see you're not the quietest of operators.
Caleb just taps his vibro sword and goes and just grins.
To be honest, sir, we are a droid, a Wookiee, again, a space neck, a mad doctor, and an alien. Also, we were doing something as we were wheeling a Sith artifact through the center of Coruscant. So yes, not the silentest of operatives.
He's got basically puts his head in his hands for a second. You wheeled the artifact through the center of Coruscant.
You also assigned a flame-throwing
It
droid
was
to the
in a
team. What
box.
do you expect?
Technically,
Well,
they didn't wheel it, sir. It was on a grav lift.
Do I really look like I'm in the mood for technicalities at this stage? Don't answer that.
Also,
Don't.
I wasn't there.
No, it's
All due respect, sir, I have no idea. I am not associated with these fools.
well, just to say, what's his anti-charm rating, by the way?
Anti-charm?
His ability to resist charm.
Gonna be 3 dice. I'm
Discipline.
gonna upgrade one.
To
All
resist
right.
our
Does he have any?
challenge.
Does he give me have any setback time?
It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna give you one setback dice because you're
Well-
once again.
I already have kill with kindness, so I can put that gets negated. All right, I can say this, but it does show how active we are. I mean, it just shows everyone that the rebels are active and out there doing the good work.
By causing the Imperials to destroy towns.
They're being horrible. They're being horrible oppressors.
The only thing I can say is at least you did manage to return our scientists to us. And more worrying is your discovery of these Inquisitors.
Yeah, as I say, Calibev will mention the fact that there are, some people that look like they may have some
They have these
swords made of light.
these lasers that stop and cut things.
Lightsaber, standard Jedi weapon. It gives lie to the idea of Jedi as a peaceful force.
Oh, come on. The Republic wasn't the good guys.
Clone Wars were what, 20 years ago? So
Sorry, I dropped for a
relative,
second.
like lightsabers will be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Just about
matter.
20, yeah.
It's really more the humans that might not know what a lightsaber is, because most races tend to have the normal lifespan. It's the droids that might know, the Wookiee that would probably know.
I know what a lightsaber is. I have
Or
pathological fear of them.
Yeah, or middle-aged to older humans or humanoids.
They're just not allowed to talk about them in public.
Oh yeah.
Atten's 50, so he knows. Like, Atten is a doctor in a universe where you can do a blood test to see who's Force sensitive, so he knows about the Force.
Yes, he has to perform that blood test on every child, and then they disappear if they come up positive.
I'm afraid your child is positive. We have to take them away now
For face melting syndrome.
for face melting syndrome.
For your own good and
Wait.
his, we have taken
Wait.
him away.
Wait, so they basically join? They have a higher possibility of joining a metal band if they have face melting syndrome.
It's one of the side effects, yes.
Okay.
At that point, most parents will happily give up their child.
And some of them go into grunge and like join the dark side, whatever that is. Some of them, some of them develop naturally, but we gotta make sure that they.
All right. Before we start making a brutal legend Star Wars crossover, let's get back on track, people.
All right.
As I say that from my head in my hands.
This is worrying. We've of course heard of Inquisitors before, but they're not common. 2 is unheard of.
Well, it just you bait the waters and you see what bites.
You managed to draw 2 of possibly the most dangerous individuals at once.
We did
Sometimes
drop
you
a
get
building on one.
Sometimes you get a shark.
We did drop a building on one, and the other one, well, it was too horrifying to comprehend. It was a Gungan, sir.
You should have.
Wait, did this guy used to be on the Senate? I had to ask.
I can't remember.
Django Donna.
I don't think he was.
I mean, he would know of Jar Jar the Senator, though.
Yeah,
Right.
He was a
The-
general, so
the
probably
most-
not.
The most infamous Gungan who handed the entirety of the Galactic Senate over to Palpatine.
Yeah, his name. Let's go down in infamy.
No, yeah, he was a general during the Clone Wars. He commanded the first Victory class Star Destroyers.
I'm wondering if I'm giving him flashbacks.
Possibly. But you're a droid, so he probably doesn't see you as a problem.
He's an informed voter.
Got my mic working, by the way.
Oh, excellent.
Woo! Now it'll break in 5 minutes again.
Yeah, something like that.
It says, well, there is one. We could send you to Naboo.
Huh?
You want us to break that planet too?
Well, no one would
Okay.
notice.
We promised to be discreet this time.
Caliban just smirks and goes.
Do not make
"No
promises we
promises
can't
at all."
The only
You want-
promises we
Hey,
make are those we can't keep.
I pull out a map and ask him which side of which hemisphere he wants set on fire.
Okay, that's a bit much, Cargo.
Well, more seriously, what do you need us to do on Naboo?
The only real opposite person who'd know much about the Gungans is the Senator.
You're
So-
not. We all
You're
pale. We all pale slightly. Even the droid starts losing his. The droid starts being shiny.
Losing pigment that he'd never had.
I have
I
turned.
tell him that I am so sorry and that this is a punishment that should not be given to anybody.
I turned pale metal gray, gunmetal gray.
So,
I am
I
gunmetal gray.
reiterate, I wasn't with them.
so, sir, you're see the Wookiee is just stumbling over his guttural noises that Wookiees make. Like, you want us to question their senator as to why there might be Gungan recruits that have been found? Force sensitive?
Surely sending a super battle droid to Gungans is a terrible idea.
Yes, let's send
I mean,
let's send battle droids that
I don't know if we're dealing with square pegs and round holes, sir. I mean, I'm just a simple country droid, but I do believe that you should be putting something up more on the field.
A country droid?
I could give you another
So-
option though. Someone enters in with a kind of a like sheet, like data sheet for him. He looks as if I might be able to give you another option. Apparently, there's been our scientist has managed to do a primary scan of that data, but needs more information. Unfortunately, more information on the Sith tends to mean one planet,
Korriban.
Caravan.
Psst. I like the sound of this one.
It sounds dangerous and suicidal. Where do we sign up?
I'm just kind of like, you give us the
let's see,
nicest
either- let's
presents,
see.
don't you?
Either way,
Remember,
either way honestly works. Naboo is going to be more of a social situation. Korriban, there's not going to be anything there but ghosts, beasts, and other things to deal with.
but we don't have to deal with a Gungan senator.
Didn't Palpatine turn Naboo into like his own personal sort of retreat? So there will be a lot of
Oh no, they were like
security
one
there.
of the first.
We-
They were like
we
one
also-
of the first rebellions, actually.
I
I
was
mean,
actually
after
about
he
to say,
killed everybody.
Oh yeah, after that.
I'm also about to say, like, that's 20 years. Senators aren't installed for that long, so it's probably not,
No, it is.
Oh, it
No.
is.
No, remember when his first parlance being elected their first senator was to make the senator a not only a till death but also generational thing too.
Oh, goody.
It's also who you're gonna have. Somebody who actually like fight you, or a complete idiot who you control through fear.